You might think that we're landlocked living in Bloomington, Indiana, in the middle of South Central Indiana, but actually, did you know that we have a beach here, and not only just one beach, but a couple beaches? So I'm going to tell you all about that as we explore the south side of Bloomington in the Fairfax State Recreation Area, a part of Hoosier National Forest and Lake Monroe, coming right up. My name is Wendy Kohlmeier, and I'm with the BTown Realty Team, and I am here today to talk to you about Lake Monroe and the Fairfax State Recreation Area, and more importantly, the beach. Fairfax is on the south side of Bloomington. If you take Walnut Street going south, you will run into Fairfax, a stoplight there, and you turn east on Fairfax Road. And you take Fairfax all the way out and it will dead end into the state park. There is a guard shack there and they do require payment. If you're an Indiana state resident, it is $7 a carload. If you are out of state, it's $8 a carload. And if you do a season pass, it's $50 if you're in state. And I believe it's $75 if you're out of state. But if you're a senior, it's $25. And that is for a year and will get you into any Indiana state park. Awesome, right? As you drive into Fairfax, you're gonna notice all the lush greenery and the scenery around there. There are several trails on which to walk on, and you can pick up maps at the guard shack there. They're happy to give them to you. But then when you come up to the top of the hill in the clearing is a clear view of Lake Monroe and Fairfax Beach. Fairfax Beach has a couple picnic shelters that you can rent. There are public restrooms there. There's one at the beach, and then there's another one at the entrance to the beach. And they have swimming there. They have the lake blocked off. It's just a natural slope into the lake, and they have it blocked off for swimmers. I have seen other swimmers that swim for sport or what have you that have gone outside the swimming areas, but I don't recommend that. Stay inside the swimming areas. If you like what you're seeing so far, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel so I can keep bringing you all things B-Town every week. But it's also a great place to launch your kayak or paddleboard. And new to the Fairfax area this year is on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, they rent out kayaks and paddleboards and windsurfers, and they also give lessons. So if you don't know how to do any of those things and you want to learn, this is your go-to place, right? They also sell some drinks and some light snacks there too, so that's kind of fun. In the heart of the Fairfax recreation area is the Fairfax Marina, which has been around forever. And with all the amenities it has, it's a perfect place to wind down and enjoy all the outdoor activities. At the end of the Fairfax recreation area is a public boat ramp. So you can put your boat in there and go in and out of the park without paying for any type of parking. So they have a great big parking lot there that you can park it there and spend the day on the lake and then go home if you choose not to stay. The Fourwinds Marina, that's connected to the Inn of The Fourwinds, and they have over 800 boat slips there. So they've got all kinds. You can moor your boat out on the further docks, and then they have different choices of upgrades. If you can leave your boat in all winter and they blow bubbles in there to keep it from freezing and things like that, but they also have lesser boat docks that you can keep your boat at as well. They do have some boat docks that have big patio style around where the slip is, and you can, I've seen people bring patio furniture and leave it there all summer, anchor it in so it's not going to blow off into the bottom of the lake, but it's quite the social hangout in the summer at the Fourwinds Marina. If you want to stay at the Inn of the Fourwinds, they have over 100 guest rooms, they have suites, they have a full service dining room, but it's only open for breakfast seasonally. And they have the Windjammer Lounge, which has drinks and kind of pub grub to tide you over for the rest of the time. They also have outdoor dining there, and they have remodeled this place a lot. So the pool area has all been redone. Now that's for guests only and not people at the lake. You can see all the natural surroundings around the Fourwinds are quite beautiful and well kept, and they do private events there. So this is like a wedding destination, right? You bring all your guests and your bridal party, and you rent out their event rooms and have a great big fat wedding, right? So that's something to consider as well. Now, if you don't have a boat and you want to rent a boat, the Fourwinds has that also. They have Paradise Boat Rental, which is just over to the north side. If you're looking straight at the Fourwinds, it's on the north side of the building, and it has personal watercraft, pontoon boats, speed boats, just about anything that you can rent, and you can make reservations online through the Fourwinds. They also do fishing boat rentals. I don't know how much of it they do. You would have to call there to see your thing, but there's a lot of fishing on Lake Monroe. It's got many different kinds of fish and is well stocked, so you want to keep that in mind if you like to fish. And Fourwinds has its own private little beach, but Fairfax Beach is right next to it. There's some woods in between it. There's that, and they also have a lot of places to be able to park your boat. I saw boat trailers on the old tennis courts parked there, and then they have several other lots that you can park your boat trailer and buzz around. So Fourwinds is very busy in the summer. It's just kind of a fun place that I'm glad we have in Bloomington. And it has been around for a while. Fun fact, I met my husband and I worked at the Fourwinds in college. I was a hostess and he was a waiter, and that's where we met, was at the Fourwinds. Oh, after a fun day on the water, you can come back to the Fourwinds, take part in their relaxing amenities, maybe take a dip in the swimming pool or enjoy the outdoor large chess set and some of the yard games they've got there, or have a drink on the outdoor patio. The Inn of The Fourwinds will cater to your every need and make sure that you are coming back for more. It's just a tranquil getaway. Staycation if you live in Bloomington. Whether you're boating on the lake, enjoying the amenities of the Inn of The Fourwinds, or immersing yourself in the park's natural wonders, Fairfax State Recreation Area is a haven for those seeking a memorable outdoor experience. Now, if you would like to know more about Lake Monroe, check out my video on Paintown, which is across the lake and offers camping and all kinds of amenities there. But also, if you want to know more about the lake in general, you want to check out my video on everything about Lake Monroe that I can think of that would want to know coming to this part of the state and visiting, whether you're camping or staying in a hotel or an Airbnb or a condo at Eagle Point, whatever it is, I might have an answer for you. And if I don't have an answer for you, I will find an answer for you. So be sure and reach out, and I will see you next week for a new video.